This is a jar of dirt. And I am going to sell you this jar of dirt. This is not a comedy routine. I am being 100% serious. Maybe like 95% serious. This is part of a new method of keeping goldfish that I have been working on, and I'm very happy with the results. Solves a very unique issue. My knees, I cannot be bended like that forever. To get back to my point, this is part of a new method of keeping goldfish that I call the ecology method. Despite being so simple, it does a lot of great things when you put this into your tank. A big problem with keeping fancy goldfish in a tank, goldfish love destroying plants. Sometimes they don't, often they do. Pond in a jar. That's what you call brand recognition. This is not something that would be of interest to tropical fish keepers. And I would not trust this with a marine tank. It wasn't designed for that. This product is exclusively meant to help goldfish owners create a better tank environment for their fish. Plants are essential because they're gonna make the jar function optimally. Goldfish love digging in the dirt. If you want to do a traditional planted tank with goldfish, you're gonna run into issues where the fish dig in the substrate, pull the plants out, and destroy them. However, the problem, of course, is that goldfish doesn't just destroy plants by digging them up by the roots, they also eat it. Fortunately, the plants that I'm selling might not be the prettiest plant because it's not meant to be pretty. It's meant to work. I believe this falls under one of the bulrushes. A goldfish is going to have a considerably hard time destroying this. Younger plants, they can obviously damage a little bit. Thanks to the jar, the important parts of the plant will be kept safe. Having live plants in your tank is a great way to help cut down on the toxins that the fish produce. That's only part of what this little jar does. It's special dirt that's inside of here as well. You see, this is clay soil. Clay soil, unlike sand, offers an even better growing area for beneficial bacteria. Now, you can't just go to your local mud pond and pick up clay soil from it, because that's a great way to get diseases. And dirty hands. It's not that dirty, it's just dirt. At least it's not like fecal matter or something. I mean, unless you live in India, I guess. Now, the mud that I use for pond in a jar has to be specially prepared to make sure that the customer doesn't get parasites and diseases. Sure, a guy like me can deal with those things. Average hobbyists struggle a little bit. Over the years, I've been contacted many times of people asking me why methylene blue alone doesn't solve their parasite issues. Pond in a jar has two more benefits, one of which I think you guys are gonna like. The other one you'd also like if you're South African. Look at that beautiful layer of grass algae growing. Every pro goldfish keeper's dream. Now keep in mind, pond in a jar by itself is not going to help you create grass algae. You'd still need proper light and fish, which conveniently for me is a great problem if you have it. South Africa is well known for its power-related issues. Goldfish are not a cold water fish, as is often believed. They are a temperate fish. They prefer mild temperatures, not too cold and not too hot, though certainly they can survive even underneath the ice. They don't really thrive in it. Heaters need electricity to run. If a power cut happens, the mud is going to help retain heat for just a little while longer. It's not like the goldfish will die with average South African winter temperatures. It just helps make things a little bit easier for them. Ignore the straws in some of those. They were part of an earlier experiment. And you have to make sure to get all that air out, because the air bubble can function as a seal, preventing the nutrient-rich water from entering the jar and growing the beneficial bacteria on the mud. Pond in a jar, however, does come with a couple of caveats. Helps you to look after your water. It is not going to do it for you. That's very important to remember. You still have to practice water changes, regular filter cleanings, correct stocking density. Let's also address the elephant in the room. Yes, you can absolutely go and make this yourself. However, I make it easier for you because I sell the entire product as is. Plant, soil, and everything. I package it all up and send it to you in the mail. Courier, actually, all over South Africa. I don't think our postal service have worked in a very long time.